Hello everyone and welcome to this short video on structure and form in music. We're going to look at some structures today. Structure is all about how a piece of music is ordered or built or put together, the different sections within a piece. So the first structure we're going to look at is binary form. Now binary form is a very common musical form. It's got two main sections, section A and then section B. And they are normally contrasting in key or in idea. The next structure we're going to look at is ternary form. Now ternary form is a little bit like a sandwich. We've got a main A section, we then have a contrasting middle section, and then we go back to our A section at the end again. As you can see, three sections, almost like the piece of music turns around at the end, ternary form. The next structure we're going to look at is rondo form. Very common in Western classical music. Rondo form consists of an A section, and then there's a contrasting B section, and then it goes back to the A section again. So the A idea returns. And then afterwards we then have another contrasting section, so we call this section C. And then it goes back to the A section again. So that idea, the A idea, keeps coming back. Now it might be as simple as this, or it could even carry on as well, even further. But that A idea must always come back at the end. The next structure we're going to look at is one of my favourites. It's theme and variation. Now theme and variation is one of my favourites because you have a main idea, a main concept, so let's call it A, and then that A idea is played again, but one of the musical elements is changed, it's developed, it's manipulated so that you have a variation on the original theme. So we would call that A1. The next one would then have another variation, it might be a minor version of the original theme. We'd call that A2. Another variation, A3, A4, and so on and so forth. Now, those variations, we could have 3 variations, or you could have 10, 15, all depending on what the composer chooses. So we've got those main sections there, those main structures. Another really important one, which we could talk about for hours, there's a whole book on it actually, is sonata form. We've got a main 3 ideas. The first section is the exposition, where we expose the main subjects. So we normally have subjects 1, subject 2. The exposition, exposing that main idea. We then have the development section in the middle. So if you hadn't have guessed, what do we do in the development section? Well, we develop those ideas, we develop those subjects. And then the last section is the recapitulation. If you look at the word recapitulation, it starts with recapitulation. So we recap those original ideas from the exposition, the original subjects again. Now, I know that I've just explained sonata form in about 30 seconds there. It is much, much bigger than that, but that's the general gist of it. So they are the main structures that we'd be looking at for our Western classical tradition. However, we've then got some pop song structures as well. So very quickly on those ones, the common ones to look out for are verse, chorus form, where we have repeated ideas, repeated sections. So we probably have an intro, a verse, and then sometimes a pre-chorus, but we'll keep it simple. We have a chorus, another verse, another chorus, then we would have a bridge or a middle 8 section, and then finally we'd finish with a chorus. That is a very, very, very basic verse-chorus form structure. There is a really good video, Taylor Swift version of pop song structure, which I'd recommend watching. We've then also got 32 bar song form, and another structure that we've got is, well, it's not really a structure as such, but it helps structure the piece. We use a 12-bar blues, and that comes under structure. 12-bar blues meaning, 12 bars of bass line there. So those main pop song structures you can look at in more detail, but these are the main ones that we need for the Western classical tradition. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. Thank you.